I'm not a comedian.
Oh,
poet.
I'm sorry.
Me too.
But that's okay.
You'll still
poems
probably
can
be funnier
comical
than me.
sometimes, But we'll get there.
It's not.
Thanks for the opportunity. What a lovely evening with lots of great artists here. It's really a great opportunity to be with you all. Thank you. I'm going to read...
Microphone.
microphone, yes. I'm going to read about 4 to 5 poems today, if you like them. Here's the first one. It's titled, The Witness. Words that I have frittered away, handwritten, typed, and some spoken. Sounds that I have drowned in silence, those discordant tones of monotony. Eyes frozen with your image inside, defined to thaw and melt away. The circles I ran while standing still, and all odd shapes my dash feet drew. The passive struggle to break away from the tangled web of emotions weaved around you and your absence, and countless hours that have slipped through the gazillion holes you made on the tattered thin veil called life. You'll find this all pretentious and express disbelief, I know. I have some witnesses to call upon, those privy to this state of mind. The large mirror in my bathroom, once misty-eyed and then clear. The pillow that held my face tight, still warm and lost in muddled dreams. An empty fish bowl filled to the brim, ever eager to have an occupant. A half-intact, half-charred candle wick, and the dance of its anxious flames. Those fake flowers in a crystal vase, alternate ticking sounds from 2 clocks, and the zealous pursuit to seek life. Few more in each space I have been through, who can all affirm what I wrote here. Seek them, seek me, and set me free. The next one is called Noise of Life. The last autumn leaf now falling and drifting towards alien lands. Barren boughs of the maple tree shivering in the wind's cold clasp. Besotted moths still chasing flames. Days seeking nights, pursuing days. Man-made motors moving everywhere. People searching for nothingness. And even you, moving on now, away from the canvas we rent. Through windows you left open, I see the universe is moving. Parading this motion in each whit of matter in its vast kingdom. Prodding me to unfreeze my soul at the edge of this cliff of pain and let it fall, thunderously roar, for every whit of matter here to listen, celebrate, and dance to the sheer noise of my life again. This one's called
Into the mic.
This one's called Crossing the Space River. Essentially what it means is, the imagination is around the space between 2 people. I'm just thinking about it as a river, and the poem goes around that. A river of space flows between us, diverging and on whim converging. Once in such spade and garrulous, burbling through each little winding, then flows calm and inconspicuous, making all my anxiety seem a trifle. You on one side and me on the other, it holds us cultures and worlds apart, or so it seems, walking along this river. It sows a deep longing in my heart that grows on me, makes me wonder about life, if we had met since the start. Every breath of yours creates a ripple that travels the distance, teases me, shows a moment of hope about to fizzle, whips up inside my soul such a frenzy, prods me to plunge, no time to be fickle, if not now, when? As it retreats, asks me. I've been washed away in this river a million times I've tried to cross before. Yet I dive again, half a heartbeat later, into this abyss to rewrite its lore. Clinging on to one dream as lifesaver, hoping this time I can reach your shore. I'll wave and flap my thoughts and wits. I give it all to cross this river of space. I swear to not let this endeavor drift. I'll be home this time, the river says. If you can throw a smile or a glance to lift, I'll be home to melt in your embrace. This one's called Will You Return Someday? Trapped in the paleness of this stilled room, I wonder, will you return someday? Drowned in screams of solitude, I seek you yonder. Will you return someday? How hasty have I been to have not taken enough of you in my soul? How to appease a soul's insatiable hunger? Will you return someday? Shaken by the ripples in my eyes when I think of those moments squandered, to salvage what is left, I begin to wonder, will you return someday? Sounds from the fleeting moment of separation, not so quiet anymore. Reverberate calls for us to be together. Will you return someday? I no longer drift from dream to dream. My feet are now firmly on the ground. I only wish to relive those notes of laughter. Will you return someday?